On May 31st, 2003, the life that I knew and had come to love was completely changed forever. I was camping with friends and family on the New River when a windstorm blew up. I was over next to the woods by myself. I had been feeling weird all day, like I had it so good. I just felt like absolutely nothing could go wrong. I really had never felt that way before. My mom said I was acting strange and not myself. Little did I know that it was God preparing me for what was going to be a long, hard journey. At about 8 o'clock, I walked over to the edge of the woods to make a crow call my uncle had taught me. I remember being next to a rock cliff with my pocket knife out whittling on a piece of wood. Then the memory fades. I just remember the image of my Uncle Brant screaming and running towards me, waving his arms. A tree limb fell and hit me in the left shoulder. This pulled out all 5 nerves that make my arm work. I was taken to the hospital in Ash, then went to Baptist. At Baptist, I had a bad setback. My blood went into the tiny openings that was left in my spinal cord where the nerves were pulled out. This caused a blood clot in my spinal cord. The doctor said I would die and asked my family to come say goodbye to me. But God had different plans. The doctors were able to remove the blood clot, but they said I was paralyzed from the neck down. My family and friends prayed, and the next morning, God let me move my feet. Everyone was so excited. The next week, they decided to put me in a halo so my neck could grow back straight. During the surgery, the back right pin of the halo was screwed too far and went into my brain. All hope for me living was gone. But as the doctor was walking away to get my family, he ran into a brain surgeon who had just finished surgery on someone else. The equipment they needed was still set up, and this doctor said he could help. Amen. He removed the halo and took out the blood clot that had formed on my brain. I was in a coma for 9 days, and no one knew if I would live or die. While I was in the coma, my family and friends prayed. God sent an angel to stay by my side. Everyone saw this man in a reflection on the door. No matter who came into my room, they saw this man. He had on brown pants and a white jacket. He did not move or speak to anyone, but he talked to me while I was asleep in the coma. I was not afraid because he told me I would be fine. He loved me and took care of me. I woke up from the coma and was still able to move my feet and legs. I spent several months in Charlotte at rehab. God sent many people to help me, and I always tried to tell them that God had been with me. I tried to make sure everyone knew the hope we have and how much Jesus loves us. That's what I want you to know tonight. If you ever feel like you can't do something, remember my favorite verse, Matthew 19:26. With men this is impossible, but with God all things are possible. I would not be here without God. None of us would. I'm not special or any more important to God than you are. He loves us all. I lost a lot of things I love, but I gained more things I love just as much. Nothing matters but having Jesus in our lives. I don't remember, but I've been told that several people got saved after knowing what happened to me. Sure, I lost a lot of things, but people were saved, and that's all that matters. I talk to God daily and ask for His help. He never fails to give me strength. He will for you too. Just remember, nothing is too big for God.